Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Let's Taste with the Intrepid Wino. My name is James Gainsbrook. I'm joined on this edition by my amazing 7-month-old son, Oliver, who hopefully is going to behave himself whilst I taste a couple of wines from Galli Estate. By the time this video is available, probably my episode with winemaker Ben Rankin will be up on the Vincast section on iTunes and any other podcast sharing app or site, whatever. And it was great to chat with him about the amazing work that he's doing there and the team with their two vineyards, their two main vineyards being in Sunbury. I did another edition of Let's Taste with two of their Sunbury wines. And on this edition, I'm looking at two of their Heathcote wines that Ben very, very kindly gave to me when I caught up with him to record the podcast. I'm very excited. As you probably would know, my particular passion is for alternative, aka Italian grape varieties. Oh yeah, you know it, buddy. And these are probably the two most important red varieties in Italy. Very widely planted in their regions. Exactly. So the first wine is the Galli Estate Camelback Sangiovese 2015 vintage. It has a recommended retail price of approximately $20. You'll notice that I'm also using a slightly different glass on this edition and probably on all future editions, just for a bit of fun. This is a fantastic plum glass that I was given. No, it's not plum glass. Where did I get this? I can't even remember. It's just a massive glass that I have. Anyway. Lovely and juicy, earthy, sort of savoury red fruits. Very, very typical of the Sangiovese variety. Vibrant. Yeah, definitely in that sort of slightly earthier, more savoury realm for red fruits. Smell? Good? Let's taste. Fairly classic palate profile for Sangiovese from Heathcote. A little bit juicier, slightly darker fruits on the palate, a little bit different to the aromatics. Fresh, juicy, really just very solid in the mid palate. Not heaps of elegance, but that's one of the beauties of Sangiovese is you can make these lovely, juicy, fresh, varietal examples that talk of the variety and talk of the place. And I make no bones about my opinion that Heathcote and Sangiovese are probably one of the best viticultural combinations in Australia. So really, really excellent value. $20, absolute cracker. The other one is from the Adelé range. It is a 2013 Heathcote Nebbiolo. Nebbiolo being a variety very famous from the Piemonte region. You do find it in a couple of other regions either side of Piemonte, but makes possibly one of Italy's most famous and can be some of the most expensive red wines in Barolo and Barbaresco. And it is kind of considered to be the noble variety of Italy in the realm of Pinot Noir. More focused, punchier aromatics, finer, sort of crunchier, more pure, more floral, smaller, darker berries, blueberries most certainly. Very sort of a bit chalky. Interesting. What do you reckon? Smell? What do you reckon? Let's taste. Certainly a lot more tannin with the Nebbiolo. I dare say this is probably spent quite a bit of time macerating. Doesn't say. Large format old oak. Yeah, look. Whilst the tannin is quite fine and dense, there is sort of a lovely openness to it. It does have a sort of a sweet, savoury kind of interplay happening as well. It's still very fresh for a 2013 wine, and this is one of the great things about Nebbiolo. Typically there is a high level of acidity which keeps it fresh, or can keep it fresh for a long time. I've enjoyed quite a number of Nebbiolos from Heathcote, but whilst I did enjoy it, I didn't think that it was necessarily a great variety for that region. Generally, I feel Heathcote is a little bit warm for Nebbiolo, but this is a really lovely example, and I think it's not outrageous for $38. I think Ollie agrees with me there. So, two outstandingly made Italian varieties. Really, the Sangiovese is excellent evidence of how good some Italian varieties can be to make delicious but also interesting wines at a fairly inexpensive price point. And the Adelé just sort of shows how great Nebbiolo can be, and how much potential, how much more we can do with the variety. And I'm excited to eventually come out with my Nebbiolo, which will be next year. If you haven't heard, the Vino Intrepido wines are now available. I would love for you to check it out. Head to my website. I've set up a new page for the Vino Intrepido wines. You can check out all the videos and a link to the Shopify account. Of course, thank you very much to Ben, not only for his time to be on the Vincast, but also for very kindly providing some samples for me to look at the Galli Estate wines. I do recommend going and visiting Galli Estate. They're in Sunbury, only half an hour from Melbourne CBD, and try some of the wines there. They've got a lovely restaurant. If you do want to submit some samples, please do get in contact with me via my website. And if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, leave a comment in the section below, feel free to ask a question. Make sure you subscribe to the Intrepid Wino YouTube channel and share the video on social media if you did enjoy it. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I'm at Intrepid Wino. Make sure you come visit me at intrepidwino.com. Lots of different content there, as well as ways of getting in contact with me. But before Ali absolutely loses his mind, guys, until next time, cheers.